Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Linux tutorial video. So have you ever thought of deleting a file or a directory from your Linux system, maybe to create more memory space, or to delete a file you downloaded from the internet, or to clean up your file system, or maybe as an ethical hacker, you want to delete a file or a directory you created on your victim's Linux machine after a successful remote access login. Now, this video is going to teach you how to do that. You are going to learn how to use the RM and RMDIR command to delete files and directories from your Linux system. Now, over here, I have my Kali Linux. And before I go into the business of today, if you know this is the first time you are watching my videos, or this is the first time you are visiting my channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification. So I'm going to start up my terminal. Okay, now I'm going to navigate to the directory I have created for this particular tutorial. So inside this directory, I have created some files and directories to be used for this tutorial. This is the practical directory inside my home directory. Okay, so now we are going to start off with deleting files using the rm command. Now over here I have my file.txt file here, and I want to delete it. So for me to do that, I'll just type in this command. Now this file here has been deleted. To confirm that it is no longer present here and it's no longer present here, it has been deleted. Okay, now if I want to delete multiple files, let me say I want to delete 3 files. So instead of me to use the rm command 3 times to delete those 3 files, I can just use a shortcut. I can just type in the file names of those 3 files in one line with the rm command, and they will be deleted. Okay, let me say I want to delete these 3 files here. I can just type in the rm command with the names of the files, and when I press enter, you can see that they have been deleted. So that's how to delete multiple files. It must not be 3 files. It can be 4, 5, 6, or any number of files you want to delete. Okay, so I'm going to make use of these 3 files, so I need to create them back using the touch command. Now, if I don't want to delete a file by mistake, I can use the -i parameter with the remove command. The -i parameter stands for interactive. Now, this parameter, it prompts you to make sure that you are serious about removing the file, because after you remove a file, it is gone forever, and the shell has no recycle bin or trash can where you can recover the file or those files you delete. So therefore, it is a good habit to always use the -i parameter with the rm command. Okay, for example, if I wanted to delete this file and I mistakenly type in this file, if I use the -i -i parameter, it is going to prompt me to know if this is a file I want to delete or this is a file I want to delete. Let me show you how that is done. I want to delete this last2.txt, but I typed in last.txt. Now the -i parameter is asking me remove regular empty file last.txt. Now I can reply with a y for yes or an n for no. So if this is not the file I want to delete, then I can say, oh, this is not the file I want to delete. Then I can answer with an n. Then I can now go back and delete the file I want to delete. I'm sorry. That is last2.txt. Now, yes, now the file has been deleted. The file I wanted to delete has been deleted. Okay, so now if I also want to delete files that start with a particular alphabetic character, for example, maybe I find myself in a directory where I know that the files I want to delete start with the letter T, but I don't know the remaining words in the file name. I can use the wildcard meta character, such as the asterisk and the question mark. Now the asterisk stands for one or more character. So now I know that the files I want to delete start with the letter T, so I can just type in T asterisk. Now this asterisk stand for one or more character. It's asking me to delete yes, 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 yes. Now the files that start with the letter T have all been deleted. Now you can see they are no longer here. They have been deleted. So I'm going to bring them back because I will be using them for this tutorial. So I'm going to create them back. I think I created telephone call. Okay, and I also created tel.txt. Okay, let me create this file. Okay, now I have created the files. Okay, now if I also want to use a question mark to delete files that start with a particular alphabetic character, let me say T for instance, I can do that. Okay, let me say I want to delete files that start with the letter T and end with double L, but the only difference is in this second position occupied by this A. Okay, let me say remove -it question mark ll. Now this will delete files that start with the letter T and end with the two letters L. And the only difference is in this position occupied by the question mark. So when I press enter, now tall falls within this range here. So even yes, so now the files have been deleted. Okay, so that is how to delete files using the question mark and asterisk. Now for example, if I want to delete files that end with .txt, let me say I find myself in a directory and I don't know the file names, but I know the how do they call it, the file extension, which is .txt. I can use the this command here, asterisk. Remember, the asterisk stands for one or more character, so it means I don't know the file name. The file name could be one or more character, then the file extension .txt. So now when I press enter, you can see this last .txt, it has a file extension txt, so it matches this I can just call this regular expression, so it matches this this thing here I'm trying to do. So I'll just reply with yes, I want to delete. Tor.txt, yes, I want to delete. Yes, I want to delete. Yes, I want to delete. So now the files have all been deleted. That's how to delete files using the rm command. Now we're going to be looking at how to delete the directories on your Linux system using the RMDIR command. So now I have two directories here. One is empty and one is not empty. This child directory is empty because there is no file in it or subdirectory in it. You can see it's empty. So let me go back and navigate into this one. You can see this one here is not empty. It has a file child2.txt. Now if you want to delete directories from your Linux system, you need to be able to use the RMDIR command. Sorry, let me go back to the practical directory. You need to be able to use the RMDIR command. If I want to delete this directory here, I can do that using the RMDIR command. Now the directory has been deleted. The child directory has been deleted. It's no longer here. Okay, so now I also want to delete this directory here, this one here, using the RMDIR command, RMDIR child directory 2. You can see it failed. Why? It says failed to remove child directory 2, directory not empty. Now this is what you need to know. This command here can only delete or remove empty directories. It cannot delete or remove directories that have files in them. So because this child directory 2 here, it is not empty, you cannot delete or remove it. So now like I showed you a few seconds ago, this directory is not empty, so the RMDIR command cannot delete this directory. Now if you want to delete this child directory too, you need to first of all make the directory empty. How do you do that? You need to use the RM command to delete the file content, that is the content of this child directory too, before you now come out and delete this directory. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to use RM child directory 2 child.txt. Now sorry, no such file or directory. Sorry, let me move into the directory. And let me confirm the file name I gave it. Okay, child2.txt. So let me go back. Okay, so now I want to delete it now. I have to use this rm command to empty the file first. So to empty the directory first, child2. Okay, yes, now it is empty. I can be able to use this command now to delete it. Now it has been deleted. So now I want to show you another way to delete it instead of using the RMDIR command. In this way, you need to use the RM command. So I need to create the file again. I need to cd into it, and I need to create the child2.txt. Okay, now I need to go back. So now instead of me to first of all remove the content of this directory and then come out and delete this directory, I can use the RM command on a go. So now I can do that using the RM -I and then this R parameter. Now this -R parameter stands for recursive. Now this means enter into this directory, delete all the subdirectories and the files inside this directory, and when you are done with that, come out and delete this directory. That is what this -R parameter means. Now don't be confused, I use the -I and -R parameter all together. You can you can do that by using the -R alone. The reason I use this -I parameter is to make sure I get prompted whenever I want to delete the contents of this directory here, so that I will avoid deleting files that I don't want to delete. But that is irrelevant in this case because I want to get rid of this directory, so I need to remove that. Okay, so now when I press enter, the directory has been deleted. It's no longer here, and it is no longer here. So that is how to delete files and directories using the RM command and the RMDIR command. So please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so that you will get notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you for staying with me up to this time. I really appreciate, and see you in the next video. Bye.